This guy didn't show up on the list. Winner 85. Brock Purdy makes the NFL top 100, ranked 85. Remember last year we kept counting down, and then we're like, man, Brock Purdy's going to be really high. And then some quarterbacks started to pop up. We're like, uh-oh, bro. I don't think Brock Purdy is going to be on the list, but last year after throwing 23 touchdowns, 10 interceptions.
It's interesting because, he had a solid year, but you know what I mean? He was injured at times. It's surprising that this is the year he made it.
The only quarterback who's already been listed is Bryce Young. So my guess is that he'll come in like 14th. My guess is they'll be, or 15th, something like that.
Oh, of the quarterback.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Who's been listed? Bryce Young?
Just Bryce.
Bryce, because they're counting down from 100.
So
Bryce Young
He was in
like
the top
98.
100?
Yeah, shout out to Bryce. Also, can I give you a bonus winner? Bonus winner. Us and this show because of the World Cup. Because if not for the World Cup, that story, which got 90 seconds at the end of the show, would have been A2.
Well, I'm gonna make it A2 because I actually care about this story. Like, imagine trying to downplay this first off. And I'm going to also now talk about Bryce Young in a separate video as well. But this is awesome and well-deserved. Like, it's so funny because all players around the league and coaches all know how great Brock Purdy is. You know, the only people that actually question Brock Purdy are media members and fans of opposing teams. That's it. That's it. But the actual coaches, the actual players all know exactly what Brock Purdy brings to a team. But before we jump into it any further, 49ers fans, please do not forget to subscribe and watch the full length of the video, as that is without a shadow of a doubt the best way to support the growth of this channel so we can keep having the most unbiased, grounded, honest conversations about the 49ers. It makes such a huge difference and I would really appreciate it. But yeah, listen, I just love how at this point of PR's career, we're like questioning his ability to be on the top 100. We're questioning his ability to be like a top 15 quarterback. Like, it's pretty ridiculous at this point that that's still part of the conversation at large. It is. It's really ridiculous. I understand getting lost in the details, trying to figure out where he is and all of that, but the fact that we even question whether or not he should get an invitation to the party or that we're allowed to talk about it outside of a 90-second clip at the end and shout out to the World Cup where everyone pretends like they have any idea what's going on. Come on. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous because they kept saying, oh, Brock Purdy can only do things when he's got the Avengers. Then all the Avengers are either gone, injured, whatever. And he still succeeds. Brew is like, I'm surprised it was this year he was the 4th ranked best quarterback in the NFL via PFF. Now, he obviously didn't play the full season, and so that does knock him a little, right? That does take a dig. But 69.4% completion percentage, 2,100 yards in 9 games, 7.6 yards per attempt, 20 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, and a passer rating of 100.5. And that was also some of that was clearly when he wasn't 100%. You can clearly see his foot couldn't get quite the power because the power starts from the bottom up. It's not your arm, it's from the bottom up. Like really impressive. Not the best touchdown interception ratio of his life, but still really impressive all things considered. Had a really impressive playoff game against the Philadelphia Eagles. I just, you can keep downplaying him all you want. If you don't want to concede that he's a top 3 quarterback of all time, like, okay, that's fine. I get it. I got it. Totally okay. To not say that he's top 3 quarterback of all that. He's not Tom Brady. Okay, that's great. Glad we got that out of the way. But to keep pretending like he's just not part of a conversation, it's really kind of getting embarrassing at this point. It really is. It really like what are all the quarterbacks that you just want to put ahead of him that you just want to be like, none of these quarterbacks matter or Brock Purdy doesn't matter. All the other quarterbacks are automatically better. Like it doesn't really make sense. It really doesn't. And it's okay to say, you know what, Brock Purdy wasn't fully healthy. He was in and out of the lineup. But when he was in the lineup last season, he was awesome. He played great. I'm really impressed with that. But no, we can't concede that, right? We're never allowed to concede that it is. You either have to play like a full 17 games where you throw for 4,000 yards and 50 touchdowns, or anything else is just like we're not allowed to give credit where credit is due. Unless of course you're Patrick Moments, but other than that, no one else is allowed to get any type of credit. None at all. I mean, you can even see Joe Burrow in 8 games, 17 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 1,800 yards, 66% completion percentage, and a passer rating of 100.7. Yeah, that's really impressive. That's really impressive. We can admit that. We can admit these things. It doesn't have to just be, oh, look. Stafford threw for 4,700 yards and 46 touchdowns. Therefore, that's the only quarterback that had a great season. No one else did. It's like, oh, okay. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, 22 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, and a 62.7% completion percentage, and a passer rating of 89.6. I'm just saying. Nobody was saying that the 49ers had better weapons than the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm just saying. Don't get mad at me. Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears had way better weapons. Caleb Williams 58.1% completion percentage. 90.1 passer rating. And don't be, well, it's just his first season. We saw what Brock Purdy did in his first season. First season with a competent coach. I mean, with Caleb, we can't keep downplaying him. It does not make sense. He is a high-level quarterback. He is a high-level executor of the offense. I've consistently said that is Brock Purdy's superpower. He runs Kyle Shanahan's offense exactly, flawlessly, snorts, exactly how Shanahan wants it. He is the avatar of Kyle Shanahan on the field. That is Brock Purdy's superpower. He does it flawlessly. That is why Shanahan loves him. That is why players love to play with him. That is why Mike Evans said, "Nah, I'm good on Baker Mayfield. Bring me over to San Francisco. Let me uproot my entire life. Let me uproot my entire football life at the end of my career when I've obviously had a deep long-standing home in Tampa. Nope. Let me just uproot my life because I want Brock Purdy to be my quarterback and Kyle Shanahan to be my head coach." Would he do that just for he didn't do it for the money. He's not doing it for the weather. Tampa's got great weather. His whole life is in Tampa. And he said, "No, I'm good. I'm going to uproot and literally move to a completely different place for what will probably just be one season." Like that is so disruptive. I don't care how wealthy and famous you are. Like that is disruptive to do, and you're not going to do it if you didn't have an insane amount of confidence in the quarterback. I promise you that. That is arguably especially the guy who literally played with Tom Brady. That is arguably the biggest vote of confidence that you could. It's one thing if just nobody was willing to pay him money and he was like, "I took San Francisco," and he's like, "I think it's a great opportunity," and it's like, yeah, that's the only place I was willing to give you money. It's not the case. Not the case at all. Tampa Bay aggressively try. And again, it's not like he was a guy that kind of floated around. He's, this is like his 5th team in like 6 years or something, right? It's not the case. That's not the case. He's at the end of his career. He's ready to ride out the sunset. Yeah, he wants to compete. Yeah, he wants to win. Yeah, he wants some more stats, I'm sure, because he wants the ball. It's near th. End of his career. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to do that all in San Francisco. I'm going to have a quarterback who's going to get me the ball. I'm going to have a coach who's going to be able to scheme, and we're going to have a great chance to win. Just saying. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about little Brock Purdy being ranked 85th on NFL's top 100 players of 2026? It's a shame this couldn't be in the A block. I know. I mean, heaven forbid we talk about the 49ers and Brock Purdy. I mean, oh, heaven forbid we admit that Brock Purdy is actually a competent quarterback and has staying power in the NFL. Do you guys remember those takes in 23 and 24? Oh, he's not really a starting quarterback. Jimmy Garoppolo this. Jimmy Garoppolo that. He's really not that good. He's really not that good. Oh, the Avengers. The Avengers. The Avengers. You guys remember all that? That was exhausting. That was exhausting. We got a little bit of it in 22, but then 23 it was when it was really emphasized, but then it was like, well, I guess it was kind of impressive what he did in the playoffs, but like not really because blah 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 blah. Not good. Not good. Not good. I told you he's not good. Look what he did in 2024. I told you. I told you he was supposed to be Tom Brady. I thought he was Tom Brady. See, he's not Tom Brady. He's not good. And then M. Jones gets I. And they're like, look, M. Jones is successful. Therefore, Black Purdy deserves no credit whatsoever. Round and round we go. But let me know your thoughts. I read every single comment. Whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get into some discussions. Let's get to some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. Please do consider subscribing. We're building an amazing community here and absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all generally feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up as it really does help visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much.